Hey everybody, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com/ask. Boom! Right there. That is your open forum for submitting questions for future videos, such as this one. Now today's question is all about creating a tech channel on YouTube and succeeding, which is no easy task to pull off. But before we get into that topic, I want to talk about a new iOS app called SpeedSmart, which is basically the ultimate iOS speed test utility app for testing your 3G, 4G, LTE, and Wi-Fi connections. SpeedSmart uses a global server network and a smart speed test method to ensure that you always get accurate results. It has real-time testing of your download, upload, and ping, one-touch testing in under 30 seconds. You can even compare results with your ISP average speed and latency, as well as detailed tracking of all of your past results. But of course, it does not stop there. You can share your speed test results via Twitter, Facebook, and email. SpeedSmart uses over 70 speed test servers around the world for accurate results. It even includes a bandwidth calculator, which basically allows you to calculate the download and upload time of an inputted file size. And finally, last but not least, SpeedSmart does have a 5-star rating in the App Store. So check it out today for iOS. It is 100% free. Alright, so getting into today's question, which comes from Ian. Ian says, "Hey David, my name's Ian. Greetings from Wales, UK." Greetings. Okay, so Ian goes on to say, "I'm a long-term subscriber of yours, and I've always admired guys like you who get to earn a living from giving your honest opinions on technology. I have wanted to start doing this myself for a while now, but I fear that despite my hard work, I won't get anyone noticing, and I don't know how to find people who would be interested in my content. And finally, how long did it take you to get 1,000 subs, the point which I feel one is somewhat recognized in the tech community, and at which point did you start reviewing products/services for review? Many regards, Ian." So Ian, thank you so much. This is a great question, so let's just jump right into it. It is no secret that nowadays tech channels on YouTube are extremely saturated, especially when you factor in the YouTube channels that already have well over 500,000 subscribers. Not only is that an incredible accomplishment, but that requires a lot of work and patience. Now, I don't consider myself a tech reviewer. I consider myself a tech vlogger. I mean, I don't really put myself on the same level of actual tech reviewers out there like Unbox Therapy, MKBHD, TLD Today, Techno Buffalo, and the list goes on and on. But let me say this, it is possible to make it. Despite YouTube being saturated to what seems like the max capacity of tech content, there is always room for more. And believe me when I say that, there is room for more tech reviewers. So don't let that discourage you. Now, I will say it's going to be tough from the beginning because, like I said, there are tons of tech channels out there. So you're gonna have to find yourself something that you are deeply passionate about. Whether it's phones, tablets, computers, screencasts, whatever. Find your niche, find your passion, and then take it from there. Just try to do something unique with it. Don't just do a tech review of headphones and say these are the headphones, pros and cons, blah, blah, blah. Because I'll admit, I don't have the most exciting tech reviews out there, but people seem to like them because of my personality. The same kind of personality you see in my tech reviews is the same exact kind of personality you see in my weekend vlogs. Because it's me. I am the same person no matter what video I create. Because I like to dab in a bunch of different markets. And yes, markets on YouTube. From tech reviews, to unboxings, to vlogs, to first tastes, to anything that interests me. And no matter what kind of video I create, I will always be myself. And I think that's why people watch me, because of my personality. That's why people are actually willing to financially support me on Patreon, because of who I am and the content I create. And that's something I never, ever take for granted. So just try to do something unique and always be yourself. And now, speaking of other YouTubers, try not to compare yourself to big tech YouTubers. Because honestly, comparing yourself to others might just discourage you. I mean, sometimes I get the occasional commenter saying, David, your tech reviews are nothing compared to Unbox Therapy or Austin Evans or whatever. And that's fine. I'm not trying to be like them. I'm being myself, and you should always be yourself. So try not to compare yourself to others, and don't fold under someone else's criticism. So now with all that said, I do have to be honest, and I'm always honest with you guys. It's gonna take a while, and it's really not gonna be easy unless you somewhat luck out with some really popular video about the LG G3 or whatever the most popular phone is nowadays. Or something like the iPhone 6. If you make a video about the iPhone 6 and you include plenty of screenshots of, rumor websites and stuff like that, and product demos, I quote, because the product's not out, those are the kinds of videos that get views. So if you want to kickstart your YouTube channel right away, then cover something popular, like the iPhone 6, or the next iPad, or the fact that my email always dings in the background while I'm making videos. But seriously, never give up, never surrender. And yeah, that's from Galaxy Quest, but it is one of my favorite quotes of all time, at least in the film industry, is never give up, never surrender. Because that doesn't only apply to defeating aliens in outer space and on Earth, because eventually they come to Earth, but let's not talk about Galaxy Quest too much, but it also applies to everything in life. Because unfortunately, sometimes it's a little too easy to give up, but if you are truly passionate about something, you're gonna keep trying until you make it. I've been on YouTube for what, 8-ish years now? And I'm still not some huge YouTuber, but I have managed to gain over 100,000 subscribers. Those are 100,000 people that had taken the time to click that subscribe button because they like me as a person and enjoy my content. And the same exact thing can happen to you. I'm a person just like yourself. I'm no one special. I'm always myself on camera. People just happen to like that. Alright, so now that my tips are done, I do want to touch upon another part of your question, Ian. And you asked, at what point did I gain 1,000 subscribers? Well, I just checked today. I started YouTube on exactly July 15th, 2006, at least as the creative one. Almost exactly 1 year later, on July 18th, 2007, I uploaded my video titled 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 thanks. So almost to the day, 1 year later after joining YouTube, I managed to gain 1,000 subscribers. And you can do the same exact thing. 1,000 subscribers may not seem like a lot nowadays, but in reality, that's a lot of people. Even 100 people watching your video, that's a lot. The thing I usually like to think of is this. Imagine 100 people in one room watching your video all at once. That's a lot of people. Now expand that room to hold 1,000 people. That's even more people and even more impressive. And that room just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And now finally wrapping up this video, I just love to talk to you guys. I just love these kinds of topics. I do have one bonus tip for you. In my experience, this has worked beautifully. If you have a YouTube channel and a website, that can actually help significantly. So I do encourage you to check out my resources link right below, which holds links to both Squarespace and WordPress. I don't have to tell you guys about Squarespace. I'm extremely passionate about that. But if you're interested in checking out Squarespace, then do so. But more interestingly to some people, I recently affiliated myself with Bluehost, and I've officially dropped GoDaddy. The days of GoDaddy are behind me. So I'm looking to make a change here and move forward with Bluehost. Okay, so for those not aware, Bluehost is like Squarespace, but it allows you to do a lot more in terms of installing CMSs, content management systems, like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, and so much more. So with that said, if you are interested in building a WordPress site, just check out the link right below. I really do encourage you to do that because owning and running a website is huge, especially as a content creator. And Bluehost does make it incredibly easy. It literally includes a one-click install of WordPress. And boom, you're done. You can start creating your content. So check it out if you're interested. Links to both Squarespace and Bluehost are right below, as well as my resources page over at davidfranco.com/resources. Ian, again, thank you so much for the awesome question. I hope I helped at least one person out there today. Hey, and if I did, that's a huge success in my eyes. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. And please, the more questions, the better. So keep them coming in. I love them. davidfranco.com/ask. Like everything else in my life, that link is also right below. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.